What up, y'all? It's your boy Mac Mizzle, the host with the most. Don't need to brag no boast. All I have to do is give a toast to the real folks who done paved the way in a real way. First place to play. And yeah, man, it's going down for real, man. I want to know who taught y'all to hate yourselves, man. Because, yo, I'm out here in the game and I'm trying to figure out. Sometimes we be our own worst enemies for nothing. You know what I'm saying? On some sucker shit. You know what I'm saying? I mean, I could understand, game recognized game and lame stay in their lane, but sometimes it's to the point where we don't give a fuck about each other. You know what I'm saying? And we always trying to stun at each other, knowing that you know we should be learning from each other and turning that into a positive instead of a negative. So y'all gotta pray for the little Boozy, man. He might lose his leg and all that. For what? Because he was paying respects to his artists. So I want y'all to call in, man. Call in to the Mac Mizzle show today, man. We're gonna chop this up. We're gonna chop it up a little bit. You know what I'm saying? A little bit. We're gonna chop it up a little bit. Fuck your whole niggas, you little bitch. You couldn't fuck around with the squad. I've been in the streets, so no times is hard. Yo, that's why everybody get pulled with their car. You know what it is. Gotta catch a nigga slipping. You gotta catch a nigga crippin'. But stay on the block, they gripping. Ripping. I don't give a fuck because I'm spinning the whole block. Circle your ends and your whole top. I don't give a fuck, nigga, no now. Show y'all niggas how it go down. In the streets where we roll around. Put a hole in your whole frown. But I don't give a fuck, it's cold now. So you gotta know, it goes down with the hoodie on. From dusk to dawn to the hood in the morning. And I don't give a fuck, nigga, yo, I'm going in the song. Now I'll be in the game till the shit, till the time that I'm gone. So I stay on the grind and I know what's on. I wanna know what's wrong. But me ain't right. It's all good, nigga. It's all night. All tight. Gotta do it. Gotta spit it. Gotta prove it. Gotta move it. A whole unit. You know how it is. You gotta do it. Just like a G, nigga. Nikes on your feet, nigga. Roll up on the street, on the fucking creek, nigga. I ain't no sneak, nigga. I'm a real nigga. Hitter. Tick. My niggas big tickets. Sweet, though. I don't give a fuck. I get cheap, though. Serial killer with the deep flow. You know what it is. I put it in the street, though. Put it on the grind. Every time. It's on my mind. But let me not try to freestyle. Let me kick the real game so you see something. So you see me smile. And I'm happy. With a nigga hand nappy. And I'm shout out to my grandpappy. Because you know what it was. So you worked hard to get us up. He was probably fucked up from the shit. Slavery around this fucking bitch. A white man telling me how to live. And he looking like a motherfucking fish. Ain't that some shit? Nigga on the block with the Crips. Yeah, you gotta do it. You gotta gang up. We gotta move it. We gotta pursue it. A whole lot of shit. Now it's a whole lot of shit that we got going on in the game. Try to fuck us up. Try to get us slayed. Try to give us cocaine. Try to fuck up our brain. Try to make us know. But we already know. We ain't for the real shit. We ain't for the real change. Stay in your fucking lane, bro. We all know your lane, bro. Okay, yo. So that's what it is. That's what it was, So that's what we're going to have to break down today in today's show, man. Who taught y'all to hate yourselves, man? Because now, Lil Boosie badass, right? Lil Boosie badass. Yeah, yeah, they did. Might have to amputate his leg. Can you dig it? Amputate his leg because he got shot in the leg. You know, it's like, where are we really going with this? You know, I wish we had a better understanding on what's going down. You know, but I'm gonna invite a couple of the homies. You know what I'm saying? See if they want to come through and chop up some game with the player. You know what I'm saying? Cause shit is real in the physio. Fuck all your physio. All my niggas keep it real in the physio. What the fuck is physio? Nigga better chisel. Cause I don't give a fuck. I don't know to live it up. 2 guns up in your fucking gut. Don't act up. Don't get clapped up. Nigga, that's what. Get wrapped up. That's a fact, bro. I don't chit chat. I click clack. Been in the streets since a 6-pack and a kickback. The shit clap. Shit snap. Crackle. Nigga fuck around and crack his fucking apple. Like a fucking snapple. Pop. Twisted. Niggas talking shit. But you know how it is. I get it. I'm gifted. Spit it. Cause spit shit. Ridiculous. Nigga know it is. Spit bits and a sick bit. So I feel like Lil Boosie, you know, he just needed some support, you know. But it's like there's a lot of shit going on in these streets, man. So you never know, man. I mean, it might be some retaliation on some motherfucker. You know, the Mo 3 homeboys feel like, you know, your boy ain't really representing like he's supposed to. And that's the reason why they got caught up, you know. So it's crazy, you know. When you talk about shootings and shit like that, we shouldn't have to endure such perceptions, you know, that we can't handle ourselves without getting into petty squabble. So that's the shit we're dealing with now, you know. You got people thinking that it's cool to just, you know, shoot at each other, kill each other, you know. So, and the bigger picture is to coexist and to overcome this system that's keeping us oppressed, you know, suppressed. So it's hard to follow in the righteous footsteps. Well, we done seen all our civil rights leaders get murked. They burnt our cities to the ground that were prosperous. Tulsa, Oklahoma, Rosewood, Africville, Nova Scotia. Let's not forget that. You know, and they have the audacity, I mean, the unmitigated gall to tell us that we ain't shit. You know? That goes to show that these motherfuckers don't give a fuck about nothing. And they constantly out here fronting. You know? We got to be real with ourselves, man. Are we gonna constantly take this bullshit that they want to call real shit, real shit? There ain't no real shit when it comes to this. People faking the funk, you know. I'm gonna tell y'all like this, man. The feds, they want us fucked up in the game, you know. You know. So let's look about this. Let's take a look at this thing with Boosie Badass real quick, real slick. You know what I'm saying? You got my nigga fucked up in the game, man. But hey, you never know what happened. You know, you could be telling the whole world he's a victim. But streets know. There's always some underlying story that goes behind all these bodies and everything like that, you know, shit that's going down in the streets. You know what I mean? So let's see who I'm gonna promote with this story. I'm gonna go with Amadi the Ruler. Shout out Amadi the Ruler, you know what I'm saying? He be kicking some real game. Know what I'm saying? And he gonna break this here shit down real quick. Shout out Amadi the Ruler. Oh yeah, man. I got to let y'all know, man. It's like, how far is this shit gonna go? We have too many talented young black males out here for too much money to be getting for us to be beefing over bullshit. You know what I'm saying? Like, okay, you kill one person and you kill the next. It's still a trickle down effect because there's people hurting on both sides. You know what I'm saying? So you think everybody's pussy? No. Some niggas is gonna take up the arms and go handle that. But at the same time, the same niggas that want to handle that, they fucking putting their life on the line, their freedom on the line, their people on the line. You know, their people in jeopardy. For what? Clout? A little bit of money? Because we could never have as much money as the Federal Reserve. So you telling me you letting the Fed, an entity that has no motherfucking care in the world of how you pan out, you know what I'm saying? You're letting that dictate how you interact with each other and how far you're gonna go. Because it's a little bit of itty bitty piece of paper ain't shit when it comes to real life understanding of what needs to be taking place, man. You know, restitution, retribution, and resolutions to get us some reparations around it. And once the wealth gap is on an equal playing field, then we can start talking about all these politics and all these policies that need to be put in place. But right now, as we see it and as we know it, it's a lose-lose situation on our part. So we got to take a step back and reevaluate our whole culture. What it really means to be black, proud, understanding, have a greater, you know, have a greater knowledge of what's going on in this world, man. Because there ain't nothing sweet. So let me show y'all this Boozy update on Boozy shooting. You know what I'm saying? I hope he feels better. he gets better and he has a smooth recovery, because now they're saying he might lose his leg, and that ain't that ain't cool, man. That ain't cool at all. So let's hear what Marty the Ruler had to say about it. You already know, man. Shout out to Lil Boosie. Boosie Badass.
After taking one to the leg in Dallas. Let's get into it, man. Make sure you hit that like, share, and subscribe. Now, I reported on this a few days ago and brought you the story. A lot of people said that it was not true, that Boosie was not hit. Unfortunately, I was able to confirm that he was hit at Dallas at Big T's, and according to several media outlets, Boosie is still hospitalized. Now, Boosie has posted several things on Instagram. He actually did a live stream where he told his fans that he was doing okay. Now, despite saying all of that, there are other things coming out from other media sources that point that he may not be doing as good as he would expect to be. Now, Hot 97 is one of the media outlets that's reporting on this, and they talk about what took place Saturday, and they're saying, despite saying he was good in a recent Instagram live, is now being reported by Gossip in the City that he's still in the hospital having complications with his leg due to his diabetes. Now, when I went to Gossip in the City, they basically said the same thing. Now, a lot of people
see Boosie Badass is out here beefing and doing all this shit. No, he wasn't beefing. He overcame that. You know, I could understand him in Baton Rouge. You know what I'm saying? You got to overcome all types of obstacles to get to where you need to be going. But for a man to be having diabetes, man, he shouldn't be out here doing the most. Count you less than be a good person, but who's to say Boosie wasn't a good person? Man? I don't know him personally, but it's crazy. It's crazy. Let's continue.
Are saying that Boosie may be in danger of losing his leg due to diabetes. I'm not able to confirm that, but according to Gossip in the City, he is having some type of complications. A lot of people in the comment sections are saying, wow, they can't believe it. But there's also rumor that the reason why Boosie was under fire was because a lot of people in Dallas thought that Boosie was there for revenge, as Gossip in the City says, that they thought that he was there for revenge over at Hot Boy Mo 3's passing. Now, there's been some confusion about several things, especially on a video that I posted where it was talked about this Capital One thing, and where he says you're going to pay one way or another. I keep telling people that that was just a series of tweets that Boosie had put out that day, and he was talking about Mo 3 in one tweet where he was, acknowledging that Mo 3 had passed, and then in another tweet he was talking about Capital One, who allegedly scammed Boosie out of some money, and somehow or another people are still confused and thinking that the Capital One statement was about the individual responsible for taking the life of Mo 3. We understand that he was not talking to the people of Dallas, but whatever. Let's pray for Boosie. Hopefully Boosie gets back together. Nobody wants to see Boosie lose his leg. Hopefully that doesn't happen. Hopefully the doctors and the medicine is able to treat Boosie in the way that he needs to be treated so he can get back to doing what he does best, and that's entertaining people and getting money, man. Shout out to Boosie. I'm Mighty the Ruler. Make sure you hit that like, share, and subscribe. And I want y'all to click that notification bell so y'all get notified each and every time I upload content. Peace.
What's the secret to perfect pasta? Ibarilla commitment to uncompromising quality.
Now, do y'all see the situation behind that? Y'all see the bullshit behind that? Because he got complications with diabetes, he might have to lose his leg, man. You know? Now, it's crazy because we always talk about this, almost we outside and this gang shit and all that. I mean, okay, I understand that. Well, what's the means to the end though? Just to survive? Nah, man, you're supposed to elevate. How come we didn't reach past the elevation stage? I mean, the Irish did it, the Germans, the Japanese, the motherfucking Italians, everybody. Because of the system of racism and white supremacy, will never let us legitimize ourselves. But everybody else got legitimized off of this bullshit because they see what's good, you know? They see the situation that we're in, you know what I'm saying? So when Malcolm's talk about taught y'all to hate yourselves, he was saying some real shit. You know? Because we got a whole long list of people out there that's just waiting for us to fucking fail, you know, waiting for us to fall. And sitting on the sidelines, they say, see, they fell for the trap again. While we're taking everything at face value and saying, well, this guy has to be the cause of my messed up situation right in front of me because he's trying to do this, he's trying to do that to me. But there's always a puppet master behind the scenes, you know, trying to regulate, trying to deteriorate, and trying to hold you back for where you need to be going, you know. So let's take a look at what Malcolm had to say about it. Shout out Malcolm X. You know what I'm saying? The most prolific speaker of our time.
Talk to the slaves.
In the last 100 years.
They didn't kill him. They sent some old house Negro along behind him to undo what he said. You have to read the history of slavery to understand this. There were two kinds of Negroes. There was that old house Negro and the field Negro.
Let's listen to Malcolm X and see what this still applies today, you know what I'm saying? Let's not kid ourselves, man. Let's keep it real with ourselves.
Field Negroes got too much out of line. He held them back.
Line only works
Put them back on the plantation.
for the deceptive.
If
you're real motherfucker, you ain't gotta lie to
he
yourself.
ate better, he dressed better, and he lived in a better house. He lived right up next to his master in the attic or the basement. He ate the same food his master ate and wore his same clothes. And he could talk just like his master. Good diction. And he loved his master more than his master loved himself. That's why he didn't want his master hurt. If the master got sick, he'd say, "What's the matter, boss? We sick?" When the master's house caught fire, he tried to put the fire out. He didn't want his master's house burned. He never wanted his master's property threatened. And he was more defensive of it than the master was. That was the house Negro. But then you had some field Negroes who lived in huts, had nothing to lose. They wore the worst kind of clothes, they ate the worst food, and they caught hell. They felt the sting of the land. They hated their master. Oh, yes, they did. If the master got sick, they prayed that the master died. If the master's house caught fire, they prayed for a strong wind to come along. This was the difference between the two. And today you still have house Negroes and field Negroes. Yeah. I'm a field Negro.
In order for you and me to devise some kind of method or strategy to offset some of the events or a repetition of the events that have taken place here in Los Angeles recently, we have to go to the root. We have to go to the cause. Dealing with the condition itself is not enough. And it is because of our effort toward getting straight to the root that people oftentimes think we're dealing in hate. We are oppressed. We are exploited. We are downtrodden. We are denied not only civil rights, but even human rights. So the only way we're going to get some of this oppression and exploitation away from us or aside from us is come together against the common enemy. Who taught you to hate the texture of your hair? Who taught you to hate the color of your skin to such extent that you bleach to get like the white man? Who taught you to hate the shape of your nose and the shape of your lips? Who taught you to hate yourself from the top of your head to the soles of your feet?
And now they're doing all types of surgeries to be us. Imagine the reverse psychology.
So much so that you don't want to be around each other. No, before you come asking Mr. Muhammad, does he teach hate? You should ask yourself, who taught you to hate being what God gave you? And I, for one, as a Muslim, believe that the white man is intelligent enough. If he were made to realize how black people really feel and how fed up we are without that compromising sweet talk. Stop sweet talking. Tell him how you feel. Tell him what kind of hell you've been catching, and let him know that if he's not ready to clean his house up.
That's where we're at today.
If he's not ready to clean his house up, he shouldn't have a house. It should catch on fire and burn down.
10 years to struggle in America has been confined to what has been protected the public as civil rights. In that context, it remained a domestic topic. It remained within the jurisdiction of the United States. And as such, it has been impossible for the Afro-Americans or American Negroes to try and enlist the support of other dominant people who are being oppressed the world over in that struggle. And the difference now in the direction of the struggle is taken from that, of the direction that the struggle has been going in the past. There are many of our people who are thinking more deeply, more broadly, beginning to see the importance of lifting it out of the national context, out of the domestic context, or beyond the jurisdiction of the United States government. And the only way this can be done is by internationalizing the problem and putting it at a level where it can be taken into the United Nations. And then all of the other independent nations on this earth can involve themselves in our struggle and support us. And the only way by which this can be done, instead of it being called civil rights in the future, we're going to have to label it a human rights struggle, a struggle for human rights. And as such, we can then take it into the United Nations through the avenues that have been set up by the United Nations Commission on Human Rights. We can take our problems to go to the United Nations.
What did America say about all that?
South Africa, Angola, Mozambique, Hungary, the Arab refugee process. It becomes a world power. And as a world
Let's shut these guys up. Him and Martin Luther King.
That's more of a chance if you use for yourself, because it's not left up to the money of the consciousness, but it's at a level where the whole world can see that our fight is wrong. And they can bring the moral support of the entire world on our side against the force that is putting us back in the attack. It also makes sense to me that those who have been chosen as leaders of our people in America, in Japan, also taking hold on this local stage where Uncle Sam is back to the show and to stop the gun, make them look good, make them look better than they actually are, by giving them focus dreams and building them up an image. So when they step onto the international stage or the world stage, then Uncle Sam against them. And their ability or lack of ability becomes exposed. And if they can lead us forward, they can be leaders. And if they can, then they have to set aside and more qualified and qualified leaders step up and advance to our people, and we get more, we get back.
Send me if you go and feed. Know me and I rat, but me I go there for the cheese. So that up on my back, and you know them off for eat. So don't test me kill the blood clean. You hear me? Send me if you go and feed. Know me and I rat, but me I go there for the cheese. So that up on my back, and you know them off for eat. so don't test me, get a blood clean.
Big up to that dude right here, whoever this dude is, you know what I'm saying? He put out a nice video. Nice little snippets of Malcolm. But just, you know, just to put it all into perspective, man. We kind of let this shit deter us, you know? Everything that's going on in the world is for a reason, you know? So sometimes you gotta weaponize your mind, you know? Forget all the other shit. What they want you to do is think like them. Destruction, devastation. Pushing for their agenda. Just gimme, take. No, we can't live like that. Ain't no way we gonna live like that, you know what I'm saying? So we gotta keep it real in the field, man. Like I've been telling y'all time and time again. You gotta realize, recognize, and analyze what's going on. You know? The reason why a lot of shit is, all this shit is happening. It's happening simultaneously. You know, they flood the streets with a whole lot of bullshit. And we just sit back and watch. And we can't let that go on for too long, you know what I'm saying? I mean, it's in generation after generation. But what they know they can do is stop our regenerative capabilities, you know, because we just we're powerful people, you know. So what they try to do is set up little traps, you know, little ways to get us sidetracked from the realism, you know, in real life. Just give us enough to rope to hang ourselves, so to speak. And if we don't get a mindset that we gotta work hard, like really hard, like just to end this shit, you know. But it takes a lot of practice, you know. So discipline is the key. Discipline to take us a long way, you know what I'm saying? And clarity, and being right, truth. Speak how you feel, you know. Come from the heart. Because if you don't, the shit is gonna eat you up inside, you know what I'm saying? So you gotta know what you're dealing with when you're dealing with it. I ain't gonna lie. Sometimes it's hard, you know. Just take a step back and reevaluate everything. Be like, where am I going wrong and where am I going right? But as the old saying goes, and like the rebel INS said, if you can't stop, maybe you won't stop. And if you won't stop, maybe you can't stop. So keep on and on. Yeah, man. So I hope Boosie don't have to lose his leg. You know, that's a good dude. Who y'all got for the Jeezy and Gucci battle though? You know, at least Jeezy and Gucci are really trying to make amends. I mean, it's not easy, you know. But at least they're coming together to make some money and doing it for the culture. You know what I'm saying? So that versus battle is gonna be all right. Off the hook. I got Jeezy for the win. We got way more songs. That's just how I feel about it. You know. Then we gonna see. We gonna see. But you got one, two, couple bangers and stuff. You know. But that's just the way it goes, you know. We really gotta ask ourselves sometimes. Who taught us to hate ourselves, you know? You just gotta get out of the mind frame of scarcity, get into the mind frame of abundance. You know? And that's what it is. Once there's a lot to share, everybody eats, man. Everybody feels good. There shouldn't be no animosity. If everybody can get some money. And demonic entities rolling around talking about this and that. That's not what it's about, man. It's about honor, integrity, a motherfucking being a conqueror out here. You know what I'm saying? Conquer all your demons, all your fears. You know, stay on top of your game at all times. Can you dig it? Yeah, I could dig it. But that's just the way it goes, man. When it comes to real live understanding, perspectives. Well, I ain't trying to hear all the goofy shit. Y'all can miss me with all that. All I'm trying to do is this. Keep the game up. Keep the thing on a level, you know. And don't stop striving for the best, you know. At the end of the day, ain't nothing stopping you from doing what you gotta do but you, man. You know what I'm saying? In the capacity that you can, you know? So once you overcome that, then you can get up and look and face the real beast. They're making us think that we gotta go out of our way to see each other fail, you know? That shit is crazy to me. So, you know, it's mind, body, and soul, you dig? Nothing else but the best. Well, you gotta have the right perspectives, man. The right perspectives when it comes to this shit. So now, what's left to say, man? Ain't much left to say. You already know how I feel about it. You gotta know which team you playing for, man. This shit is a team sport. So, you know, remember, it's not where you're from, it's where you're at. You know what I'm saying? It's all about doing good and being good to your folks. You know. Shout out to all the real channels out there that kick the real game, come with the real perspectives on life and everything like that. That have the game on lock, They ain't gotta deal with no fugazi shit. Just keep it real all the time, But that's a lot of shit that I see nowadays, Motherfuckers ain't. It's hard for motherfuckers to keep it real, So people don't want to see that shit. They don't want to hear that shit. But yo, at the end of the day, that's you. It's who you are. Be you. That's all I always say. Be you. Because they ain't always what you know. Sometimes it's who you know. And you dig it? So me, that I just see the game as like, when you start rapping and you start making money and everything like that, when you go from city to city, flossing up, playing God shit, talking that super tough guy shit in your music, you gotta realize that there's people out here that can't differentiate fact from fiction, don't understand that it's just you're painting the picture, They really think that you live like that and you talk like because the way you talk, and it has such a profound way of seeing it, because there's a thing line, a lot of motherfuckers live what they say. A lot of motherfuckers just look like they live what they say, But it's not always good to say where you live, Sometimes it's good to have a little bit of mystery, Be a real artist. The game has been misconstrued, and it's no longer about painting the perfect picture lyrically. It's more of a, how can I say the realest shit and really show that I do it, when it comes to negativity. Just straight garbage. I mean, some of it is honorable, and I could sense it here, but like everything else, I guess, you just gotta pick and choose. But I don't think we should promote ourselves in a negative light, especially when it comes down to us being universal people. Saying and doing the best possible thing is a real hard task, man. You know what I'm saying? But we gotta strive for that. We gotta work to the betterment of our people, our society, as a whole. And it ain't gonna work if this racism sticks around and we just out here accepting the bullshit. You know what I'm saying? We gotta correct it. We gotta flip it upside, turn it on its head, dismantle it, replace it with a system of justice. Like Mr. Neely Fuller said, let's guarantee that no person is mistreated, and the people that need help the most get the most destructive help. That's basically what we're here to do, But I know a lot of institutions are already put in place for us not to achieve those goals in that sense, because it's in a lot of ways things are not fair for certain people. So So we really gotta ask ourselves, how can we bring it fair? How can we make it to where it's like, okay, yeah, that makes sense. We could all do this together. Make us all prosper. Go further. We don't have to pander to the rest of society. It actually builds up our economy, builds up our power, gives us more resources, more tangible benefits in order to be prosperous in this nation. How far are we gonna go? That's all I gotta say. It ain't no joke. It's real. It's real. That's why I don't understand some of these YouTubers. You go on they live and they start crying and shit when you be saying some real shit. You know what I'm saying? I was on Doggy Diamond's live yesterday. I was just trying to kick some game with homie. So to step his game up, you know what I'm saying? Because he's in the same spot position he's in before, And he got mad, tried to get me kicked out and all that. But it's like, he had everything going. He had the DVDs, he had a website, he had everything popping. Due to the power of the idea, I guess. Had to fall back. I think we're his capabilities. He do a lot more with what reach out to the hood, Real people want to come up and try to see change, trying to do better, You know what I'm saying? Got the music, got the quality, got the talent, and ready to rise up. For real. That's just the way it goes sometimes. Motherfucker take constructive criticism as an insult. Oh, that's some bullshit. That's neither here nor there. All I'm saying is this. If I'm telling you something, I hope you be man enough to tell me the same thing, It's for the betterment of both of us, you know what I'm saying? That's a lot of sucker shit, envy and jealousy out there, you know what I'm saying? Just keep it real in the field, man. I mean, shit. Ain't nobody fucking hiding. Lying or trying to see motherfucking fail. You know? But, yeah, man. Let's all come together for the better. We got a lot of work to do. And we're going to see where we going to go. For now, keep it real in the field. And fuck how they feel. It's real Magnus. Come on.